Hello, hello. Oops, I didn't mute my own stream. Shush. I hope everybody's doing well. Time to function. Oh, and it's been a minute since I've worked on this restaurant, so let me actually go and open other previous pages and see if I can get a hold of not that chapter. Either, let me see if either of these ones go. Yeah, this will work. I'm gonna fill in the characters first. Or, well, maybe not. Either way, this is going to be easy. I already got some of the stuff fleshed out for the next page as well, but I do have to go soonish because I have to do an event later on today at my apartment complex, and that means that I need to be able to find all my books and stuff within a timely manner, so I'm probably going to pop off at around the 2-hour mark instead of 2:30. So sorry for the short streams lately. I promise I will be getting back to a more regular schedule soon, thank God. But until that point, things are going to be a little weird. Okay, so it looks like what's the floor? I don't have any idea what's going on with these doors over here, so this is a whole new world. It's been a minute since I've worked on this. Okay, so let's see. Although I will say this is kind of a relaxing thing here. Yo, what's up, Chris? How's it going? I hope you're doing well. I'm over here suffering. No, just kidding. It's not really that bad. I forgot that this, like, entire page is all background and I want to cry. Now. Hello? Oh, I was a big old dummy, that's why. I was like, why is this not doing what I need to do? That's why. I'm fine. Much better. I hate it when I leave little teeny tiny holes and I don't know where they're from. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend that's the door. I don't have any idea what's going on. But how are you though? I hope you're doing good. Chilling at Qdoba, finished lunch, going to Kohl's. Oh, nice, nice, nice. That sounds amazing. Going shopping is fun. And hookah is also fun. Okay, I think this is coming together. I have to do this event tonight that is at my apartment complex. And I'm not sure what to expect because it's normally like, it's like a business and marketing event, but they're gonna let me sell my books there. And I'm like, thanks guys. But they're giving us like free Thai food and free wine. So I'm like, I am invested. I will take free wine, thank you. I don't know if it's gonna be good wine though, we're gonna figure that out. Oh, neat, so they're also a restaurant, hell yeah. I like don't want to abandon the one that we just found, but then also if they have food, like, it's like, sorry. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have no idea. I have to find all my books and stuff too. I'm still like not even really like unpacked, so gonna be interesting. Ooh, that is not gonna help me in any way, shape, or form. None of this being connected. Let's see, the tables were also really dark. I don't even remember what color clothes like Sean's dad wears. I don't have any fucking clue. Color. I'm like screaming trying to get this done. I should probably also write another article for my new job today, but I have to do the event, so I might not end up being able to do it. And that's okay. If that's what happens, that's what happens. I want it to be the next season of Overwatch already, so that way we can play Juno. Hi Cal, how's it going? Yay! How are you? Welcome in. I don't want to work on this background, but this establishing shot is like literally page 1 of chapter 8. I think we're on chapter 9. Oh wow, this is not great. Yeah, right. Yeah, I didn't even touch her. I didn't even get to play her. Cause I was like really, oh, I guess we were moving. I was like, what the fuck was I doing that weekend? I was like, we're moving. So I'm kind of sad. But I did watch people play her a lot, and her movement mechanics are great. I'm excited about it because I hate playing Mercy, but it looks like I will like playing Juno, so I'm stoked. I just want to be able to fly around. Work did it again, but there's a reason. The meat coolers overheat when we use the roller. Oh. Boo. Yeah, you're like, I know why this is happening, but I don't have to be happy about it. Oops. Oh, I realize I also forgot the top of this chair. Okay. This lo-fi makes this session sound not nearly as urgent as it actually is. I have to... Oh, I missed some chair tops. I'm not gonna be the guy that forgets his chair tops. Oh, I have a favor that I can ask of you guys. I guess I'll, like, drop some reminders since today there's, like, some stuff that's finishing up. First of all, today's the last day of my 75% off Etsy sale. So, if you want to do that, Etsy is a thing. You can check it out there. I dropped the link in the chat. Last day to get goodies at, like, incredibly discounted prices if you want. If not, that's cool. My next big sale will be probably Black Friday, so that'll be the next time you can get stuff at a relative high discount for me. Otherwise, don't forget about the writing contest if you want to participate in that. That's over on my YouTube, and I did just drop another announcement video for that. If you need the link for the video, please let me know. And then, otherwise, the other thing that I have to ask y'all, and some help would be fantastic if you don't mind. I need to submit a pitch to Wattpad to make it go. I need it to live. I have to pitch originals to them at this point. And so if anyone is willing, I wrote a single chapter of a book. It's just one chapter. It's around 2,800 words, so it's just under 3,000 words. But it's the first chapter of the whole thing. Feel free to read it over. Leave comments on the Google Doc if you want. And just let me know what you think. If there's anything that stands out that you feel like needs to get fixed. The book itself is a romance. They call it a romantasy. It's a romantic fantasy, which I don't write. So if you want to read that, that would be awesome. And I would love to hear what you have to think about it. And if not, that is also cool too. I'm going for like a Howl's Moving Castle vibe / Beauty and the Beast vibe. So that's hopefully how that'll go, and hopefully what they'll do is they'll see that and go, yes, I want you to write this thing, and we will pay you to write it. That is the ultimate goal. I'm gonna do this over here. Hopefully this is not gonna look dumb. We'll see. Oh yeah, and I can't forget that I need to put her her necklace on. So let me go like this, and we're going to grab the necklace. But yeah, otherwise I don't know what else I got going on. I am so close to being done with school. I'm like this semester, and I'm trying to get to a point where I can make enough money to not have to like worry about it anymore. I'm so close. I'm like, please, I don't want anything else to do with you. Okay, I need this to like, actually, there we go, better. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, better. And then let me get open the Sean character sheets thing. Need the texture, the hair texture. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm so close to being free, I can't wait. I'm just tired, you know? And then, like, I'm trying to not be that guy, but somebody sent me today an article about one of the companies that my, so, you know how parent companies work, right? Where it's like, you'll have a company, but it's actually owned by another company, right? So a bunch of comic book websites or movie websites are actually all owned by the same company, right? And this particular Reddit thread was about another like sister company than the one that I just got the job for. But everybody in there is so fucking pissed off about the company. They're like, oh, I did all of this like training for it and I didn't get paid any money, or they want me to just be a content mill. That's all that this job is. And I'm like, yeah, did y'all not read the job description? Like, they're so mad. And I'm like not sure what they expected. You know, because it's like the whole job is... Yeah, like the whole job is writing a bunch of articles at rapid speed so that they're relevant and exciting for comic book magazines. And I'm like, that's how journalism works. Like, that's why J. Jonah Jameson is always screaming at Peter Parker about, I need new, fresh pictures of Spider-Man. Okay, I guess this is probably fine. I'm overthinking this. So, I just find it funny. They're like, this company made it so that it was an unpaid training, and it's like, well, no, they were honest. They told you that they have the ability to fire you at any point during the training, and if you got to the point where, you know, you started your article and no matter what they told you, you wouldn't change it, that's your fault. Not, like, the company's fault. It's just very weird. Yeah, I think because people get butthurt and they're like, oh, well, I have a bachelor's in English and a master's in creative writing, and they said that my writing wasn't up to their standards, quote unquote. And it's like, yes, it doesn't mean that your writing is bad. It just means that they have a specific style or a specific way that they need you to go about doing things, and you're not doing it. So that's why you got let go. It's not because your writing is bad. It's because, like, yeah, you have to be able to sound like every single other writer in the magazine. You know, it's almost like they want everybody to sound the same, and so you're not allowed to really have like a voice. It's not allowed to, you're not allowed to sound unique in any way, and that I think is really off-putting to people. Like they don't like that, and it's like, okay, well, this isn't a creative writing job, it's an editorial job. So like if you want to be creative, unfortunately you need to just go like write a book. Like I hate to be that guy, but like go write a book legitimately. I'm sorry. So I'm like, I don't know, I appreciated that that person sent that to me, but also too, I'm kind of in a position where I don't really get to pick and choose which jobs I have either. You know, because like McDonald's, for example, is a shady ass company, but people still work for them because sometimes you have to just like take what you can. And I feel like in the writing world, doing these like editorial content mill jobs, because I do think that it is content mill stuff. Hello, bot. Oh, thanks, Cal. Yeah, good old Mickey D's. Yeah, right. And it's like the same thing, right? It's like you don't go into a job at McDonald's expecting it to be fine dining. So like, why would you go into a job that's like clearly a content mag job and then be mad that it's like, I don't know, it just didn't make it didn't make sense to me. I feel like people get onto Reddit a lot to just whine about shit, and sometimes it's valid, but most of the time it's not. But long story short, I did pass my training today, and I'm super stoked about it. And it's just funny because I think about all those people who are like, oh yeah, I'm so mad because they strung me along. I feel like I was lied to. They told me that my stuff was good, and then they got me 95% of the way, and then they told me to leave. And it's like, well, were you taking their feedback and actually implementing their feedback into the work, or were you just like not listening to them and then you got fired? I don't know. I shouldn't think about it too hard. It just makes me wonder what happens to people, you know? Oops, this is the wrong layer. But I did pass my training, which means that I'm probably going to get another paid article, and then I just have to slowly like work myself up to full-time. Scary Moon Man? Oh yeah! Oh, I forgot about that guy! Yeah, no, he's, that's definitely unsettling. Truly. That is upsetting at best. I want him to be in my house. Does that make sense? Like, I need him to be my best friend. I need him to, like, I don't know, scare capitalism away, maybe? Is that how that works? Is that what he does? Is he like the Silent Sentinel? It just seems, it seems right. Oh, nice. That's amazing. I follow an artist who draws McDonald Land characters. That's amazing. I feel like it's such a specific, like, people don't understand that Mickey D's has, like, its entire, like, lore. It's a very weird thing. I don't know. I don't know. What a time. Fucking America. It also is wild to me because it seems like that's something that like Japan would do, not us. And someone was like, no, we should have like a little like verse. They were doing the MCU before the MCU was a thing. The original MCU was the McDonald's Cinematic Universe. Joke's on Marvel. Sexy Ronald McDonald. That's messed up. It is. But honestly, McDonald's did it to themselves. Like, they really did. Oh, man. Yeah, see, I feel like I wouldn't be able to, like, see that happen across the pond and not do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just... I don't know. I'd be like, man, look at those weird fucking Americans, and then, like, draw weird fan art of their weird fast food mascots. Like, what else are you supposed to do? I forgot to erase this one thing right there. Also, too, there's like some weird shit going on right here, too. It's okay. It's tiny. Ah, my little body's kind of broken. Alright. I am assuming that Yin actually probably gave him more than one outfit. I just have to remember. I'll have to make new outfits for him too. I imagine that they gave him just a bunch of the same clothes effectively, just like not even in different colors too, so. I love it. I won't show it on stream because now I'm fucking scared of Twitch, but that is funny. Fucking Ronald McDonald, man. That's funny. Oh, and actually, I'm wrong. This is why we go back and we look at previous pages. Because legit, otherwise you'll mess up. That's what just happened to me. Oh, so actually I should just go like this. It's the same color. You get... Yep, used to draw corporate clown, TM. Crisp lines. That's some crispy lines. I also forgot. And I need to do this. I'm a fan of his jacket this way. I love that he stole this. This is my favorite. He deserved it. I guess I'm just gonna open up the damn character sheet for him. He got it fair and square. He's like, fight me! It's not Tiger's fault that he sucks. I'm so excited for that guy to be a recurring character. I swear to God, it's gonna be so good. I can't remember which chapter he shows back up in again, but he's definitely not going away anytime soon. Damn it. Hey, guess what? Guess who did it? It was me. Cursed. Damn it. There's too many layers. That's all I gotta say. Okay, now I'm gonna go back over here. I gotta keep my eye on the time. I'm like low-key kind of terrified that I'm not gonna be able to find all my books in time. So I've got anxiety. I gotta, like, my stuff, when I say it's just piled up in the office closet right here, it is. And then I have an event on Saturday as well. So I'm just over here screaming. Oh, I have a little event tonight after stream. I gotta just go sit down in the lobby of my apartment complex and sell some books. They have like a business networking Wednesday that they're doing. And then there's free breakfast Friday, and they're having a yogurt parfait bar this month. Because I live somehow in a luxury apartment and I want to throw up. I've like literally never... I'm like, what is even happening? So I get to go and get like free wine and stuff, but I am doing Aurora Pride this week on Saturday, so... That should be fun. It's gonna be hot as balls, but it's okay. I even bought a new tent and everything for it. Pretty crazy. Off for just a second so I can see. I can't see anything. I do not want to go stand outside in the 40 million degree sun, but you know, I guess this is what must be done. I feel like this actually, because it's the interior of the jacket, it's gonna actually just be a different color. There we go, better. I like that more. It matches the cuffs on his pants. Alright, now what the fuck is going on in the background here? We got that burrito and dumplings. Burrito and some dumps. Hydrate! I'm drinking water today. I'm so proud of myself. Ooh, lime water. It's water but zesty. Water but fancy. Fancy water. Hello? Boink. This is fine. Oh, nice. $1 for the liter is a great price. I love it when that happens. I love how this thing is labeled as baking bread bun, and it makes me physically angry because these bao, you don't bake these in the oven. They're fucking steamed. I don't know who was like, yes, you bake these. I'm like, y'all, please. I feel like filter, hold on. I don't like how this looks. There we go, that's much better. There, that's much better. Alrighty. Cool. Watermelon and lemon. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, peach sparkling water is good stuff. I like that there's only 2 panels on this thing. Hell yeah. Oh wait, before I do this, I am a fool. I need to like actually get my boobles on there. What am I doing? I need to put dialogue on here. I am a fool. Enzo's like, how could you have done this? Okay. Forest berries is just mixed berries. It's my least favorite of food with many sins. It's really funny that you mentioned that because you want to know what Gran's tea flavor is? It's also forest berry, and she too is full of sins, so maybe you're right. Actually prefer this one. Oops. Sean gets to find out who her dad is and what happened to him. I don't know if I would call the weird, crazy murder man that is responsible for her dad's death her stepdad, though. That just seems rude. Oh, whoops. Because at least Enzo's normal. He's just Italian. Let me shrink this down just a little bit. I don't need... no. That's fine. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's true! I know. See, I told you. We're thinking on the same wavelength. Yeah, no, legit, the murder dad is bad dad. We don't like him. We don't like murder dad. He's bad. Oh, don't you just love that? A bunch of phantom chair legs hanging off the bottom of your thing because you forgot to crop it. Phantom chairs. Also, too, me and Patricia were talking earlier, and what makes me super, super happy is knowing that, Wukong, his zodiac sign is Fire Monkey. I did the math because Patricia was like, what zodiac sign, Chinese zodiac, is Wukong? And we had to know. Clearly, it was very important. And the answer is Fire Monkey, which is really funny to me. Technically, by like the standard like Journey to the West like actual novel, if we assume that the year that Wukong steps out from underneath the mountain is when Wu Cheng'an wrote the book, like 1592, let's assume that, then he's actually Water Monkey. But if we go based on the timeline set in my novel, where he pops out of the mountain and has to work at the Trippy Taco at around 2016-ish, then he is, he's Fire Monkey, which to me is the best. That's just funny to me. I laughed. It ended up working out. So let me not save this. I don't know how far I'm gonna get in this next page here, but we'll see. I got about an hour or so. What is happening here? Oh, I'm drawing this on the wrong layer. Thanks, me. Good catch. Damn, that could have been bad. Wrong layer, Kronk. Yes, true. I'm like, what do you even look like? Big ass eyebrows, that's what. Hi, Gambino! Welcome, welcome, how are you? How's it going? I need this eyebrow to be chunkier. Doing pretty good. We just got through one page here, finishing up some color, moving on to the next. We're getting very close to page 200, which is crazy. Crazy. I definitely did not anticipate sticking with this comic for like 200 pages. But here we are. Gotta get ready for an event later today, or I'm gonna be selling some books. And that's okay. Help me figure out how many wrinkles did I... Shrinkles. How many shrinkies did I draw on this guy? A lot of shrinkies. Goodbye, Blue Borbs. You were delicious. Blueberries are good. I feel like it's kind of easy to get like bad or weird tasting blueberries though. Sometimes that happens to me. And you're like, wow, I did like absolutely nothing to you. Okay, what is he saying in this panel? I would really like an open mouth, I think. Can you guys tell I watch a lot of Avatar: The Last Airbender? Oh, that's nice. That's a good one, though. Okay, let me get this guy's mustachio. Local blueberries. Oh, yeah, see, so then that's, like, way better. Yeah, way better. You're less likely to get freaky deaky ones, I feel like. Yeah. Yeah, the ones in the store sometimes can just taste like weird foot, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's hard to describe. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like... Why do you taste like you have the upside down bad touch? I don't understand. Yeah, they taste like I would say like they have kind of this weird bland sock flavor. It's really hard to describe, and it's like not sour, because sometimes they're like, oh, they're like way too overripe or way too underripe, and then that can become sour. But like, they get like mealy and mushy and weird, and it's not good. Bald. Is the guy bald because he's a monk? Is he bald because he's old? Is he bald for fashion purposes? We will never know. Who knows? Because he's bald because his mom carried the bald gene. There you go. He's bald because his mom made him this way. Maybe it's Maybelline. I believe that. Thanks, Carrier Jeans. How dare you? Maybe that means that I, like, will not. Either I am going to go bald or I won't go bald. It's like one or the other because my abuelo had, like, a full head of hair until the day that he died. But he also died relatively young, I recognize. So nope, I am not. As a 30-year-old person, I am not. But I also recognize, because of HRT, I started testosterone late. So I won't really know until probably about a decade from now. Give or take. We shall see. True. See, it's true. You have to pick one. Or 3, you just, like, don't deal with it, and then you just get toupees. Because toupee technology nowadays is actually, like, crazy. Like, it's not how it was. Like, I think about, like, Donnie J's bad toupee. It's not like that anymore, and I don't know why, like, if he supposedly is, like, super wealthy, why he, like, doesn't pay for a better toupee, but that's just me. I don't know the answers to those questions. I am not a hair wizard. I wasn't expecting some smooth jazz. Hair wizard can either curse or bless you. True. Yeah, I don't really have any strong hair genes in my family. We're either English or we are German, not even really, Scotch, and then I have the indigenous in me as well, which I don't think I mean, I got a good chunk of it, but, and I guess indigenous people truly have the most beautiful, luscious hair up until the day that they die for the most part, so I won't have the answers to those questions because my abuelo died at like 67. But I don't know what my dad's bio dad looks like. And then I wish that I had some better idea of what my, like, abuelo's dad looked like, but I have no idea. His name was Epi. And then my mom's grandpa, I don't have any idea what he looked like either. No clue. So it will be one great mystery. It is, truly. That's what happens when you have like a bunch of like white people who go rogue. I'm not gonna worry about drawing, but well, I'll draw buttons, that's fine. And then I need to draw his lovely little prayer necklace as well. The fashion statement of the church. I can't. Yeah, he's a Buddhist guy, so he doesn't wear he doesn't get a cross necklace. He gets some prayer beads. I know some Buddhists who wear their prayer beads pretty like intensely, but I think most Buddhists are not really like that. This guy tends to be kind of hardcore though. He's very devout. I don't know what inspired him to be an Italian Buddhist, but I'm here for it. Yeah, they are pretty beautiful. You can get some really, really cool ones. The wooden ones are my favorite. I guess. Let's do this, then I gotta go find the pearls. Is it this one? This brush is like the best. Truly. Let's see. Not bad. Where is the page that I want? Oh, it's over here. Whee! I'm gonna actually do this on a new layer. And erase out some stuff. Goodbye. And then, hello? Yeah, that looks great. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so now go, stroke it up, give it that thickness on the outside. I wish that I didn't have to go walk down there to do this event by myself, but I guess I have my rolly box and that's probably what's going to happen for me right now. Okay, so let me really quickly I don't want to draw the damn really uber cursed back paneling, but it's what must be done. Actually, well, no, that'll be fine. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, I'm actually going to take some of this because I don't want to do this again. So now I'm going to first erase this out of here. Goodbye. Secondly, I'm also going to erase this out of here. Nope. Goodbye. Third, take this, get rid of that, Hi, Jess. How's it going? How are you? Oh, I realize I'm a fool. Hold on. There we go. Let's do this like this instead. We'll do order of ops here. Cool, so there's that, and let's get rid of all of this. I'm probably not gonna finish this page today, but that's okay. Boop. All right, so how far up on the wall do we want this thing? He's like standing up now, so I'm actually going to Hi, oh my god, you're on both places. Whoa. Went to the library, got a bunch of books. Ooh, yes, very exciting, very exciting. That sounds fun. Go. Looking good. I'm dying. I went in with 3, left with 5. Honestly, it's the way that it must be. Sometimes that's how this is how it goes. Oh, actually, too, I need to like. I realize. Hold on. He's not going very fast, but he is scooching that direction, so. I figure having him have move lines is probably a good idea. Okay, so this is going to be really funny, because we're going to work on this page. And then we're going to, or on this panel, and then we're going to effectively reuse it because this is how I do. Actually, I kind of want rage. Give me the anger. Trying to figure out if stopping stream at 4 is too early or if I can never be too prepared and I should just like get ready an hour early. I don't know. I always get anxious around events because I'm like, what am I doing? Hydrate, drink some water. Or tea or coffee or soda or any beverage of your choice. need to move this down. I am doing a teeny weeny event for my apartment complex. They effectively, okay, so my apartment complex now is so bougie, and I still cannot believe that this is real life. They have an event every single last Wednesday of the month that they call Wind Down Wednesday. And everybody shows up and they provide free wine and free snacks, and they have some kind of like just general event that's going on. And this time they're doing a business networking one, and so I asked if I could also participate, and they were like, yes, you are a business indeed. So maybe I'll sell some books. Maybe I'll just show off what I do. If people are like, oh, do you, what, like, how you do this? I'll be like, I am a self-publishing consultant, so I can teach you how to do this if you want me to teach you how to do it. So I have to find where the fuck my business cards went. I don't know. So that's where this gets to be fun, is I have no idea where anything is in my apartment because we haven't unpacked the office yet, and I am terrified. But they're gonna have free little appy apps, and I'm gonna go sit and eat some appetizers. But it'll be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna most importantly network with like actual people who live at my apartment, so that's kind of cool. But maybe some book sales will happen, maybe they won't. Most importantly, I'm getting free food, and that's really what matters, to be honest. And then on Fridays, the first Friday of every month, they have free food Fridays, effectively, where they do free breakfast. So honestly, yeah, this place doesn't feel real. It feels, it's so wild. I'm like, is this how rich people live? Oh, I don't need these tiger stripes anymore, or Wukong's character sheet. Actually, let me close out of these two things. She's got the rage. This one was my own. Because now Twitch is mad at me. I got I don't know if you were here for that, Gamby, but I got, like, temporarily suspended on Twitch because they thought that the Daz models was adult nudity. And I'm like, no. And then even though everything was censored, they still did not like it. I figured it was going to be only a matter of time before that happens to me, because Twitch can be kind of a stickler about that kind of shit. So unfortunately, I can't really use them anymore, but nope, these guys were mine. And it's fine, it just takes so much longer. Like, I wish that was not the case, but I want to still work on these on stream. I just, like, I can't use the models. And so maybe, like, the male models are fine. That's what's so messed up about it, is that the male models aren't the problem, it's the female models. Or, like, also butt, question mark? Like, I don't know. Their, like, guidelines are not very clear, mostly is the problem. And it's like, well, for you guys, what defines, you know, like, fully exposed body parts, you know? So, I don't know. It's definitely one of those things where it's like, I feel very weird that, the Daz models get censored, but the girls who have like effectively their total asses out in hot tubs, or like I know that there are NSFW streamers who wear like fake chest plates that are like X size or Z size boobs, and they don't get flagged, which is bizarre. And I don't think that, it's not that I think that they should not be able to do that, because I think anybody should be able to do whatever they want, and if your stream is labeled as 18 plus, which mine is, then like people should expect more mature content inside those streams. So very weird. So yeah, Twitch is a weenie is the secret, but at the very least, I can still function. It just is going to slow my process down like a lot. I am still definitely using it for the backgrounds though, and hopefully that'll help, but we'll see. Very weird. Yeah, Twitch is... It's Bezos. Bezos is a weenie. I knew that the day of reckoning was upon us, though. Oh, I did want to say thank you to everybody, too. I almost forgot to mention, because so much shit has been going on. I wanted to say thank you to everybody who has purchased commissions or supported my business over the last couple months, because... I was able to complete the Appetite editing goal that we had, and it now probably the money will go to Fatal Mechanisms, because that's officially my next project. That's what everybody in the lovely Discord voted on for the next novel, was that, and also there was some voting that happened here on Twitch as well. But we, either way, made it to a sizable, like a massive amount of funding, which is crazy. So thank you so much. It was dope. Definitely really awesome to be able to continue to work on projects. And know that when my manuscript is done, I'll be able to pay my editor or editors, truly. Oh, yeah. No, I definitely know about Picardo. I wish that they had, like, a better... I don't know. I guess I just don't want to have to, like, regrow my following. Does that make sense? Like, I've already started over... This account here on Twitch is the second time that I've started over on Twitch, because the first account that I had a pretty good following. I was like sitting at around like, I think like 1,000 followers, give or take. And then I got follow botted because somebody decided to fucking revenge bot me, which was really awful. That's an interesting story if y'all want to hear it, but it's not really anything like super crazy. So I had to effectively completely nuke that account. By the end of it, I ended up having like 13,000 followers, and all of them were bots. It was nuts. But yeah, like just starting from square one again sounds just really exhausting. I do respect for Picardo, or that Picardo like lets that be a thing. And honestly, if I ever do any like extreme NSFW streams, I might go over there. But as of right now, the NSFW scene for my own work is not really like big enough for that. I do occasional NSFW commissions, but they're pretty rare. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's people are petty, and really what happened was that like I had a person in my stream who was consistently problematic and kept breaking the rules. And so I have like a 3-strike policy on my streams just in general, unless you're like very obviously a bot, in which case like be gone, bot. But for the most part, if you, like, I try my best to give people the benefit of the doubt, because you never know if they have stuff going on, or if they didn't read the rules properly, or if they need to be just reminded again of, like, what the rules are. But this guy was persistently problematic, and then also kept trying to, like, ask me for, like, explicit favors, and not anything like sending nudes or anything like that, but was definitely insinuating that because he had contributed to my stream and paid me money for stuff, that I owed him certain things. And it was like, no, sir, this is not how this works. Like, the stream is the service. Like, commissions are the service. Like, this is not like how this works. Like, if you want that kind of shit, you need to go to seeking arrangement, because this is not how that works. And he just would not fucking get it. So finally I was like, nope, this is like way too problematic. You're stressing everybody out on the stream. You're stressing me out on the stream. It's not working and you gotta go. And after I banned him, like probably a week-ish went by, and then all of a sudden the follow bots were just insane. Like hundreds of bots per stream, just non-stop. And it got to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm just not gonna stream anymore, because I just didn't want to deal with it. And then the pandemic happened, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just make a new account, and that's fine. So it's been a very slow, like, rise back to trying to get to that kind of a following. And it was a very weird experience. It's definitely not the first time something like that has happened to me. So I was at least prepared for it, but, like, it still sucks when it does happen. Probably not gonna finish this in time. Well, I don't know. Anything could happen. I gotta just chill out. Actually. So, rip my old account. I probably should go delete it at some point. But I don't remember what the password is. So, it was definitely what I would call a time. It's just pretty nuts how, like, a person can ruin somebody's career, like, in effectively like 48 hours, really. And Twitch did nothing to help me. You know, they were like, sorry, we'll get to the bots as soon as we can, but clearly the account still has like 8,000 followers on it, so they got to about like 5,000 of the bots, but the rest of the bots are still there, so it's like clearly they didn't clean out all of those bot accounts. They didn't care. So, if something really weird happens and Jeff Bezos, like, nukes this platform for whatever reason, I don't know if Restream... Can Restream do Picardo? Let's find out. Oh, yeah. It does. Cool. So, if anything weird ever happened, but I don't know, like... I don't know if Picardo does monetization. Oh yeah, they do. Cool. I'll have to do more research. I don't know. Because then the question is like, do I just stream to Picardo and give up on YouTube? Because, like, that's the other problem that I have to think about as well. Is, truly, I, just started to kind of, like, YouTube is very, very, very easy to gain a following to, which is amazing. I definitely would have never, like, thought about that. But if you post, like, a short a day on YouTube, the stuff goes, like, crazy fast. Like, crazy, crazy, crazy fast. So that's really neat. And so ideally, I don't know how fast it would be for me to build up a following on Picardo. Because ultimately, really my goal is for my time here doing this kind of stuff to be paid out, if that makes sense. Like, and obviously it's not just about the money, you know, because I can work on these projects and make these kinds of things whenever. But being able to be compensated for my time would be really, really nice. And it, of course, would, like, help pay my bills. So the platform that allows me to do that the fastest would be great. What it would probably require for me to do, if I was going to switch over there, would be for everyone on Twitch to go and follow me over there, and we'd have to do just like a test. But I also don't want to like make everybody make a bunch of new accounts, you know, so I would have to do like a poll to figure out if people could actually do it or would want to do it, because I know some of you followed me over on a Kick, but that was not nearly as successful. I had probably about double the amount of viewers on Twitch that I did on Kick. Oh, you don't even need to meet a follower threshold to open up subscriptions on Picarto, apparently. Yeah, and obviously that's not all that it is, because Picarto is just an art streaming website. That's the nature of it. But they are at least smart, and they understand that art should not be put behind a censorship wall, period. And America's fucking weird. Like, we are so weird in terms of censorship. I don't fucking understand it, really. Like, truly. We censor so much shit because of just, like, I guess the, like, nature of our population, which is really sad. So it results in a bunch of really weird stuff. And so Picarto is merely a place where that's not a thing. It's just, you know, art is art is art. And if that happens to involve some kind of nudity or artistic expression via nudity, then that's what it involves. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. And that's okay. You know, it'd be like asking Botticelli to not paint a nude Venus for his Birth of Venus. Like, whoa, okay. You know, like, it's just, I don't know, America. That's all I gotta say about that. And it's really what it has to do with is advertising revenue. So it would be up to really you guys if you wanted to support me over there. I would be more than happy to jump over to Picarto. But I recognize that the discoverability here on Twitch is also better, because that's the nature of it as well, is that on Picarto, because everybody is doing art, it is a situation where I don't really stand out in the crowd, and Twitch is kind of overloaded as well. But that would also mean that certain streams, I could potentially do it to where it's just like certain streams are on Picarto, but other streams are on Twitch and YouTube. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Also, everybody sit up straight. And it's true. Well, and porn sells, right? But, like, that's the thing, though, is that the advertisers do not want to be associated with the NSFW industry. That's the whole reason why Patreon and other sites are having issues with payment processing for NSFW artists, period, whether you're a physical person or whether you're doing art, period. Like, Patreon just recently released a thing where they, quote, require consent forms to be filled out for all participating actors in the NSFW works. But for artists, they're like, well, how does that work? Like, we're not drawing real people. Like, we're drawing fucking Peach from Super Mario, for Christ's sake. Like, this is not, like, how do we get a consent form from fucking Peach? You know what I mean? Like, just to use that as an example. But the reason that that's happening is because MasterCard, the credit card company, has decided that they do not want to be affiliated with any kind of payment, transactions, or purchases that are NSFW in nature. And so they were effectively threatening to pull out of Patreon, full stop, no questions asked, if Patreon didn't figure out how to make the NSFW stuff more obvious that that's what was going on. And so Patreon's solution, they're trying to come up with a solution, but I don't think it's really working. Certain sites don't care. Sites like Loyal Fans, which of course can be for NSFW, but also can be used for literally anything. Like I could go open a Loyal Fans for knitting if I wanted to, for example. But they don't care. They have made it very clear that they are a platform that does support NSFW creators full stop. And so if places like MasterCard are going to have, or people like MasterCard, companies like MasterCard are going to have issues with that, and that's going to be a problem. My money is in the account. See, and it's interesting because I believe, MasterCard also too has stakes, of course, in credit cards. And that's really where this becomes a problem. And it's important to remember that in the NSFW industry, many, many, many people use credit cards instead of using their actual debit cards. And the reason is because they don't want those transactions to be linked to their bank account. They would rather, for example, keep it secret from a spouse, keep it secret from cookies on the internet. Like, for whatever reason, they're using a credit card as an alternative. And then, there's the issue with chargebacks and things like that. Like, that also is a massive problem for credit card companies in the NSFW industry just in general, where, say, for example, somebody who's horny will go and buy a bunch of porn off of, like, Pornhub, and then they'll call up their credit card company and be like, oh, I didn't authorize these purchases. They did, and they definitely purchased them with purpose. But then MasterCard has to be responsible for paying that back, paying those chargebacks back, so effectively refunding that person the money. Right, and thousands of dollars of those purchases happen via credit card because people want to be like sneaky and be like, I didn't pay for the pornography. They did. So there's a lot to navigate, and that's why this situation is so dumb, which is why it is impressive to me that Picarto does allow NSFW artwork, because it makes me wonder how they're getting their revenue to keep the site going. If it's just like for Affinity, for example, where it's all just 100% donation based because people love the community and they recognize, yes, we want access to all forms of artwork. We don't care if it's NSFW or not. It's not really my business to interfere with somebody else's like line of revenue, or if they end up being more like Twitch, where it's like, well, sorry, you can't have any NSFW content, though people definitely get around it. So it's very weird. And then they walk this line that is not a very clear one. But definitely based on like the kind of artwork that I do, there's not really any reason for me to stream over on Picarto, because I don't think my audience too is anybody who's like really interested in seeing, for example, like fetish art, even though that is something that I do to make munties on the side. Like I don't imagine that a lot of my main audience is going to be like, yeah, I'm going to actively seek out Tycho to go and watch boobies. You know what I mean? So I don't know if there would be any reason for me to go over there logistically. And of course, Picarto, I think, has the same revenue split as Twitch. It's like a 50-50 split. But also, you're not paying money to Jeff Bezos, so, like, that would be the question, wouldn't it? Hi, Crulio, how's it going? I'll support whatever you do. Aw, Goose, you're so nice. Yeah, I'd have to go and check to see, like, what the chances are of people... I don't know. I have to really think about it. Because also, too, I've been leaning further and further and further away from doing, like, artwork for a living. Because that was what I wanted to do when I was younger. But then I recognized that so many people are fucking doing it that, like, it's really difficult to get your foot in the door. And clearly, somehow, out of sheer luck, really, my books are doing more for me than my artwork is. Like, right now, I can go down and sell my books at this event that's happening downstairs later on in a couple hours, versus selling artwork like prints and stuff at conventions. Just like, it's just not doing it. So I've been stepping away from that slowly but surely, and that's been, yeah, kind of sending everything in a different direction. So kind of interesting. Boop. Ooh. You've activated ooh mode. Whoops. So I don't know. Maybe if I ever, for whatever reason, get more NSFW art, I'll do pop-up streams over there. How do I turn it back? I don't know. You're gonna have to just figure it out. You gotta figure it out. It's a mystery. Well, and this is the question, right? Like, how easy is it really? How easy is it to gain a following on Picarto? Panic mode. Huh! Panic! Chatty mode. Oh, there it is. You got it. Right, and this person never got any responses on this. But they asked, of course... Oh, no, there they did. They did get responses. This was from 5 years ago. They asked, I usually stream on Twitch. What mode? What? They stream on Twitch, but they started doing art streams on Picarto because they wanted to stream NSFW. I don't have a schedule. They just do it when they feel like it. They've done at least 10 streams and have only one person. And of course, people are asking them probing questions like, have you posted anywhere? IG, Twitter, wherever that you're going live. Have you considered going live on Twitch on a laptop simultaneously with a screen? But with a screen that says, hey, I'm doing NSFW on a different stream. Interesting. But it seems like a lot of people have had really low viewership over there as well. I don't know. Picarto, it's spelled Picarto. It's spelled like that. I just dropped it into the chat. But it's another alternative streaming website that's specifically for art. And I recognize we were talking about it because it allows for NSFW artwork. I actually ended up getting like temporarily suspended on Twitch because they thought that my 3D DAZ models were porn. So that's cool. It thought it was adult nudity, and I was like, no, they were censored. You know, like I'm not gonna show full on booby on stream. Like, but Picarto doesn't care because they recognize that they just, that's what they do, is they're for art, and that doesn't necessarily mean that it's like 100% like porn, but it means, you know, that like they have a little bit higher degree of freedom. But if I can't get any followers over there, it's gonna be like why am I over here, you know? I don't know. I don't know what everybody else's thoughts are on that, like, because I don't know if it would cause me enough of a, I guess, like, desire to switch over like that. But I recognize, too, of course, if you're, like, really small, nobody's gonna know that you're there, and that's a problem on literally any platform. Oh, Schwupsie. Oh, he's missing a whole ass arm. This is better. Yeah, so that would be something I'll probably, like, if I do think about it for whatever reason. If I do think about it, I'll make a post over in Discord and do a poll and see what people think about it. Because that would really be the like censure there would be to try and get people, like, that's how I would build a following over there, would be if y'all came with me in that direction, and I would try and be as consistent as humanly possible, so that way we, you know, you all know when I'm gonna go live, all of that good stuff, and that way people will know that I'm there, you know, because I think that's why people have such a difficult time building a new following over on any new streaming platform, to where it's like people don't know that you exist because with low viewership you get pushed to the very bottom of the search function, right? So if somebody's looking for something, they're going to go for artists that they follow frequently on Twitter, IG, you know, TikTok, wherever, but they're not going to go for people that they don't know. And so that's where that gets kind of difficult. Yeah, because really I can just modify my streams over here to not even include the DAS models at all. Clearly, I mean, obviously we're over here doing this just fine, and it's not really, like, that big of a deal. But yeah, I feel like getting a following probably is better on Twitch. I don't know. Let's ask the knower of all things. Hold on. It's being done. Knower of all things has failed. Right, so effectively, there's a couple pros and cons to Picarto just in general. First, it's focused on art, which is great, but then this is something that I feared too. The major con of that is that it has less people on it, period, right? Like, Twitch is a giant, and so you have the ability to draw in new people, not to make an art pun, haha, in an easy way, simply because people are looking for content, you know, like, especially on writing streams, for that kind of stuff. But for something like Picarto, because there are fewer people, that means that competition is higher. So that's definitely one of the cons there. And then truly, of course, like, you have to be consistent, because if you're not, then same thing that's going to happen over there can happen anywhere on any streaming platform. If you're not consistent, then people don't show up. So things happen, of course, and consistency is not always perfect. And it can feel hard to be consistent when you're not getting paid. And I know that that's like my biggest struggle, is it's like, why would I want to be consistent if my payout is really, 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 really low? So I don't know if there's like any way around that, really. And then, you know, of course, you can request commissions on Picarto too, and that is very cool. Picarto also, I recognize, has changed a lot since the last time that I looked at it, which was like, I think over a decade ago. Like, you know, it was forever ago. Truly. Which is fine. It is what it is. So I'd have to, like, look at it again. But who knows? If I say, for example, I do writing streams on Twitch and YouTube, and then I do Picarto streams on either Twitch and Picarto, or Twitch or Picarto and YouTube. You know what I mean? Things can get interesting there. Yeah, it was pretty dead when I first learned about Picarto. Like, nobody was over there. And that was the main problem, is I think I streamed on there for probably about 4 weeks. And it was just like nothing was active. So I don't know, we'd have to go and see. We would have to go over there as a unit and go investigate. Because the fact that they allow for you to monetize right out the gate, if that's the case, there is no like, oh, well, you have to have 75 followers, or you have to have, you know, in Twitch's case, you know, what is it, fucking 300 followers? I don't know, fucking a lot. No, just kidding, it's not 300, it's like 50, I think. 100, I don't remember what it was. Point being is that there's a requirement, you know, before you're allowed. I think your best bet is if you do stream over there, advertise on Fur Affinity. Yes, and I would agree, right? And that's cool. Do you find, Lear, that you get a lot of tractions into your stream from doing those posts over on Fur Affinity? Because I do see that you do them. I see that they are there. I just wonder if you get any, yeah, actual consistent people pop in. Because you're right, though, if that's going to be where you get any loyal people, it's for Affinity, because they're fucking awesome. Okay, let me see here. I gotta try and... This is going to be a massive pain in the butt. Well... I might just do this by hand, actually. And then I think after this, I'm gonna have to bounce. I don't post them all the time, but I do get interest when I do. Ah, I see. That's exciting. Yeah, because I've been pretty damn active on Fur Affinity. I don't really have a lot of, like, fans over there. Not enough, like, followers, really. But people do engage with my work, which is really cool. And then, of course, I have, like, a separate, like, NSFW for Affinity that I'm much more active on. I pretty much only post the Heavens Equal stuff over on my, like, standard SFW one. But I think if I were to be working on this, that might be an interesting strat. I just gotta get on making a stream starting now image. And I'm gonna try and be more consistent after this semester with the stream times and stuff, because I do recognize that the school schedule, this weird synchronous class, really messed me up. It was very weird. But I'll be able to do it much better. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll do, like, it'll probably be just, like, one NSFW stream a month. You know, not anything crazy. Like, it would be very, very, very rare over there. But I think I might start advertising that I'm doing these streams just in general on Fur Affinity, and can direct people over to Twitch and YouTube if they wanted. Hi, Q. How's it going? How are you? How's the pupper? She's so angry. But that's valid. Oh, pros, getting up at 5 or so you start work early, so you finish your shift early and can catch stream. Aha! Cons, unconscious. No, just kidding. Canceled old insurance that was going to charge $1 bazillion. We don't like that. Medical exam is great. Ah, yes. Yay, that's very exciting. Yay, sushi toys. Oh, that's so great. Unfortunately, you did catch me just at the very, very, very end of my stream. But I got a lot of work done. And we talked about a bunch of cool stuff. I appreciate you all brainstorming with me at the very least, because you, like, bring up good points. Yeah, and thanks, Gamby, for bringing up Picardo, because I consistently forget that it exists, and it's always good to, like, talk about stuff and think about new things, you know? Like, it's just cool. But yeah, we finished a whole page over here. Working on this one. Next will be colors for this page, which will be a lot easier. I'm so glad that I'm not trapped in hell. But I do got to get ready for an event that I have in about an hour and a half. I got to go set up in an hour-ish, give or take. So I need to go figure out where the fuck my stock is, because it's in my closet somewhere, and I don't know where it is. So I'm going to go do that. I hope that all of you have a great rest of your day. Just a recap from announcements from earlier. I'll just do this really quick before I sign off. Today's the last day for my Etsy sale, so if you want to get 75% off all of my stuff, I'm officially moved into my new place, but like literally everything is 75% off, including fine art. So if you want even like, you know, small little pieces, they're like under $10. So feel free to check them out. And yeah, it's some pretty cool stuff. Otherwise, I did drop a link in here earlier, but I'm looking for some just general light feedback on a chapter that I wrote as a pitch for a story for Wattpad Originals. Hopefully they will take it, because I would love to get paid to write fiction. That would be fantastic, and I could really use like a $25,000 advance if the rumors that I hear are true. So if anybody wants to read over this chapter, let me know what you think about it. You can leave comments directly on the Google Doc if you want. But it's a romantasy, and I'm going for like Howl's Moving Castle and Beauty and the Beast vibes, so let me know if you like it. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow, probably around the same time in the afternoon, because I have class in the morning, unfortunately. I wish I didn't. I'm so close to being done. And I will probably be working on like fan art, I think. Maybe. Let me see, what did I have on the docket? Oh, commissions. Yeah, never mind. I'm going to be working on commissions and maybe fan art, actually. So either or, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I hope I catch you all tomorrow, and I hope that you have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye.